And we are live. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining into our webinar about the Earn While You Burn challenge that we're doing. And we are ready to get some people happy and healthy today, right? Awesome. Okay, so to get started, I am just going to mute everybody so that you can hear me pretty well. I have my dishwasher going. Sorry, guys. I hope you guys can hear me. We're good. Thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so to begin this, let me just share a little bit about me. I'll share a little bit about what we're going to talk about tonight, and then I'm going to be showing you some slides about our opportunity and what it means to actually be a Beachbody coach. So I'm a Beachbody coach. I have been with Beachbody for 6 years now. This has been part of my life. It has absolutely changed my life. And I have built a team of wonderful individuals that strive to live happy, healthy lives along with me. So tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about what that means to become a coach, what it can mean for you, how it can hold you accountable to your fitness and your health, how it can increase your social network to include more positive people that are focused on living their best life possible. And you're going to hear some success stories that we're going to actually be posting on the page. So what's cool about this is we're doing this webinar as an introduction to kind of let you know who we are. We have some of our team coaches that are on the webinar with us. Hi, guys. And then also we're going to be sharing stories on our event page. So for the next 24 hours, you can check back to the Team Live Active event page where you'll be able to, at your leisure, scroll through more information. Some of it we're discussing on this webinar, but obviously for people that can't be on board with us, then they can log in to the event page and see all the information that we're going to share. So that's really cool. All right. So I've been a coach for 6 years. I started in 2009 because I wanted to get fit, right? I wanted to get fit. I wanted to get healthy. I was tired of just kind of running the rat race of work and, you know, from work to school and home and then back and forth, and just kind of feeling like I wasn't living my best potential, my best life. I definitely wasn't eating very healthy. You're talking to a girl that could put away a whole pizza with no problem, okay? Like just, there we go. You know, there was many nights where, you know, we kind of lived on fast food, and that was kind of our thing. And, you know, everybody knows how to eat healthy, right? Or so we think, right? We know it includes vegetables, right? We're supposed to have some kind of a vegetable on our plate, and then some kind of a meat portion, and then some ambiguous starch in the middle, maybe potatoes or whatever it is, right? We kind of get the idea, but we don't really know what we need for our unique machine, what we need for our unique body, right? Nobody really absolutely knows. Unless you've been trained, you don't really know what you need. And everybody is different, and their dietary needs are different. So I didn't really know. And my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, he didn't know either. So we were kind of just, you know, doing the whole, you know, trying to have the work-life balance. So we saw an infomercial product called Slim and Six, and some of you may have seen that. And I remember that I bought it right around my birthday in mid-August. And I remember getting it and putting it on my bed, and I posted a picture on Facebook, and everybody was laughing at me. They were like, haha, you're going to do that infomercial thing? That's not going to work for you. Oh, my aunt has that. She does the Jane Fonda tapes or whatever, you know, making fun of me. If any of you, shout out to any of you who did those old school tapes. I'm not making fun of you, but that's cool. So I did those tapes, and 8 weeks later, I had dropped 25 pounds, and nobody was laughing. People were messaging me left and right saying, what are you doing? I can't believe this. And I'm going to share with you in the webinar in a little bit. You're going to see my before and after of kind of my progression since then, when I've done other programs through Beachbody and really have taken my fitness to a different place, and especially my education about what I need. Every time I do a program, I learn a little bit more about myself. The nutritionals that Beachbody has, we're going to talk a little bit about that, but that has definitely changed. My food game is totally different. I had somebody that recently posted on my page that said I eat too healthy for them. And I was like, really? Wow, that's interesting. What does that mean, too healthy? So that, and, it's just a different life. It's a different way, but it's definitely made me happier. Hair, skin, and nails, are just, in a good place. I'm just exuding with energy and life. And I have a team of wonderful people that have come into my life since I've become a coach. So yeah, so it all started with that one infomercial product, and I got really great results. So that 8 weeks, I lost 25 pounds. A couple weeks later, I had lost 40 pounds. And then my then boyfriend, now husband, lost 73 pounds with Insanity. Crazy. Lives absolutely changed forever, right? Lost all that weight. But more than that, because nobody really wants weight loss. We want to look fit, right? We want our ideal body shape to be fit and toned. Like, anybody can lose weight. You can starve yourself for the weekend and lose weight. Like, nobody's trying to be a bag of skin, right? We want to be toned. We want to be fit. We want to look good in our clothes. We want to feel confident walking down the street, in our pictures, on Facebook, social media. We want to look the way we want to look and feel, right? We want to exude a certain, confidence. So I think that's kind of the difference of what we provide. Is I'm not asking you to get skinny. I'm not asking you to lose a bunch of weight. This is not about that. I am trying to bring out your best self. Whatever that picture is, I'm trying to help you get to the place, and our team is trying to help you get to the place that you want to be, because I want you to be your ideal you. And that might not be a certain number. And it might surprise you that the idea of the number you see is not the number that you're going to get to where you're going to be totally happy, right? So like for me, I know when I was around 180, 175, I loved the way my body was curvy. I was like, hey, okay. And all my life, I thought I needed to be in like the 140s, but that wasn't realistic for me. I was totally happy and healthy right around 175, 180. And that was fine for my body. My health numbers were, through the roof. My doctors were impressed that I had done so much with my health, lowered my cholesterol, raised my, my pH, so that I was in a good, happy homeostasis in my body and everything was functioning right. And depression, I had suffered, right? I had kind of a rough life, and I had suffered with that, and my mental capacity to just be happier in my life had changed. All of these things because I had changed my health. And because I had coaches backing me up, giving me the support that I needed to be healthy and fit and to be positive, right? They provided something very different, a positive aspect in my life. So I'm going to switch over and switch my screen. Hold on. So that's a little bit about me. Let's switch over to my screen right now. All right, hold on one second. And thanks for everyone that's getting on. I know everybody's like coming from work or whatever else they're doing, and they're trying to get on board. So I appreciate your patience. All right, let's switch over. I'm going to switch over to my desktop. All right. How many of you see this PDF? Thumbs up if you can see it. Yes? Okay, good. Because I had done a webinar and a bunch of people were like, we can't see nothing. And that wasn't good. Okay, I'm going to switch over to full screen. All right. Can we still see? Thumbs up if you can still see. Awesome sauce. All righty. We're good to go. All right. So welcome to our webinar. I gave you a little bit of background, and just look at this picture, right? This picture right here is from one of the fitness events that we run here locally in New Jersey. We had about 200 people work out with us live. We do all kinds of fitness events throughout the year. And Beachbody promotes active health, and that's why we're called Team Live Active, because we like to be actively healthy in our everyday lives with our friends and our family. So this was just an awesome, and look at all the people, like all shapes and sizes. Nobody's like, fitness models here. We had a great day that day. It was awesome. All right. So did you know that it was possible to improve your financial picture without adding an extra job or extra work hours, right? So you can have more fun with your family. Did you know that it's possible to do that, right? Change your financial picture and create a lifestyle that really becomes the life that you want, the life that you see for yourself. I think we all grow up thinking that we're going to have this grandiose kind of life and things that we're going to do. And maybe some of our life choices don't allow us to do that, right? Maybe it's circumstance or whatever choices we have. But you can achieve the life that you want definitely through something like this, what we do through health and fitness. But it's possible to be motivated all the time, right? Or most of the time, to work out and eat healthy. No one's saying that you have to be perfect, but you can be motivated to just continue in that endeavor, right? And hit all your health and fitness goals, get very close to it, but also be rewarded for it. That's really important, right? Rewards. So when you visualize different types of things, right? When we think about things that we want, maybe it's more success, maybe it's a certain house, a certain car, a certain vacation, more time with our families. Maybe it's a certain monetary, goal that we have. Whatever it is that you foresee in your life, I'm just putting it out. Balance, prosperity, teamwork, a more positive circle, all those different things, right? So when we think about this opportunity, a lot of what we do as coaches is we visualize things that we want to come into our lives. So what you're going to learn tonight is how to get fit physically and financially, how to do that with us, how to have the best experience as a coach. I know some of you may know coaches or known people that have been involved in other types of home businesses, but how to really get the best experience with our team and what we're doing. Tools for success. We have a lot of different tools for success, whether it be physical fitness mentorship or financial coach lifestyle design, like I like to call it. How to create full-time reward using part-time hours. That's really key, right? I've always done this business as a coach part-time because I have my own design business. I'm a freelancer, right? So I've done this part-time for the last 6 years. And you're going to learn a little about what I've accomplished in that time. And how busy people, like we're all busy, all of us, right? Don't we want to be a little bit less busy though? Don't we want to have more time for ourselves? Wouldn't it be nice to wake up and say, what do I want to do today on a Tuesday afternoon? Because I just woke up and it's 1:30, right? And I got like 16 hours of sleep last night. And I'm just like, what do I want to do today? Wouldn't it be nice for busy people to be less busy, right? And how can you find that something missing? Maybe you've always been searching for, or considering, do I want to get a second job? Do I want to take on that stress? How can I make more money? How can I start a venture that I can put my own time and effort and it pays and rewards me exponentially, right? We want to know those things. So this is me, mother, wife, graphic design artist. This is me after I had dropped, close to 52 pounds. One of our new coaches, Christina, that was me at her bridal shower. And that was like one of my favorite shirts. And I thought I looked good. Okay, I was doing it. I had my little, whatever, I was doing it. But I definitely was not the healthiest that I could have been. And so after doing a couple of programs, it took me about 7 months to lose that weight. But I lost about 52 pounds, and that was right around the time that I got married in 2014, in June. And since then, I've had a baby. I have a 5-month-old little boy. I did not gain significant weight pregnant. I gained about 29 pounds, close to 30 pounds, and within the first week had dropped 26 of those 29 pounds. So baby weight did not stay. Which I'm very happy about. And the programs that I use the program called 21 Day Fix for this specific picture you see here, as well as some other more intense programs. But the 21 Day Fix is what I used throughout pregnancy, and that kept me fit throughout my whole pregnancy. And the key thing there is that I also had gestational diabetes during pregnancy and high blood pressure, and the programs kept me very healthy during that time. And Shakeology, we're going to talk about that later. So I'm a fitness instructor. I'm a certified wellness coach, nutrition coach. And within the Beachbody structure, I have achieved a leadership rank called 2-star diamond. So that means I have personally mentored 2 people to another top leadership rank. And our team, Team Live Active, actually falls in the top 0.5% in all of Beachbody. So when you're looking at this information, you're talking to a team that has achieved much in an industry that has over 400,000 coaches. We fall in the top 5,000. So it's pretty impressive what we've been doing to get people healthy. So combined with different programs, I've lost over 100 pounds in different parts of my life in that 6 years. So that's key to know. So yeah, this is me. This is us in our Beachbody life. Me and my husband in different parts of our lives. Sean T, everybody knows Sean T. He's so awesome. Some of you might be watching his show on TV. He's such a sweetheart. And yeah, I mean, this is us just living a happy life, traveling. All these pictures that you see here, minus the one in the middle, is us traveling actually on Beachbody's dime. We went to California, we've gone to Vegas, different places, and we actually got paid to be at these places. So that's really cool. This is Allie. Allie's on. Hey, Allie. So Allie had actually a really awesome success story. He got to be in the Insanity Max 30 infomercial and test group. So that was really cool. And you see his results were like insane. He's an Emerald coach right now. He's actually studying to be an actor in New York City. And what's really awesome about Ali is that, you know, before he came to us, he was kind of in a little bit of disarray trying to figure out what he wanted to do. And so this opportunity through personal development and really staying positive with our team helped him to align himself with goals that he wanted to hit just for his life. So not just fitness goals, but actual life goals. Right, Ali? Right? Becoming an actor, look out for him, right? We'll see you. Maybe he'll be the next one getting an Oscar someday. And we can say, hey, I saw him at a webinar. Awesome. This is Beth. Beth came to us last year and wanted to do the 21-day fix to really get fit after having a baby. And I mean, look at that. Like, can we just like pay attention to her midsection for a second? How many women would love that kind of result? Okay. I think a lot of women would want to see that. So she used the 21-day fix and really, you know, she didn't have too much weight to lose. And I think that's really key when I talk about numbers, because looking at her before picture, she only lost 22 pounds, but look at the overall picture of how her body just became more toned and fit. That's the key thing here. When I say that I want you to get fit with us, I'm not talking about weight loss. I don't want you to just lose weight. I want you to get toned and fit and have, you know, if you want abs or toned arms, you want to get rid of the bingo wings, like I say. Yeah, you gotta, you know, a little bit jiggly there. I'm trying to get you fit. So that's what we're hoping to achieve. And that's what some of our challengers are doing. And there are success stories from all over. These are some of the coaches I know. That middle picture there with Tara Cassidy, she's actually another coach on our team, and she had lost that weight. And then you have extreme weight loss stories where people are losing hundreds of pounds, and I mean, it's pretty amazing. The one up there at the top where it says after 2 weeks, that was Melissa, and she joined our challenge and slimmed down. I mean, just I put her on a specific plan. We kind of tweaked it a little bit, and she was able to get rid of that belly bloat. We're all attacking the belly fat in our team. I'm sorry, because I think that's everybody's weakness area. So if you want to have a flat stomach, come see us. All right, so why has it been hard in the past for you or me or anyone that you know to get to your ideal level of fitness? Maybe you didn't have the support. Maybe there's people in your house that eat terrible and they refuse to change anything, and it's really hard for you to get that traction. Maybe you were just unmotivated. You didn't really have, you know, what you needed to really change your mindset, or you didn't have the time or the money. Maybe you didn't know what you're doing. Most people don't know what they're doing. So I feel like that they kind of just stumble. Or maybe you're part of the gym mentality where if you like physically walk into the building and stand on the treadmill, eventually 30 pounds will just drop off of you and you'll be happy, right? Like eventually, like if you just stand on that treadmill long enough, right? Maybe move your feet a little bit, it'll eventually happen. But, you know, it's not like that for everybody. But there, you know, it could be a lot of different things. So we have a system to help you succeed. This is another one of the live events. all these happy people. So the way that we get started with all of our coaches is we put them in what's called a challenge group. And what that is we assess what your goals are or what you want them to be. And we align you with a product that's going to help you. So for instance, if you have 50 pounds to lose or more, I'm going to recommend that you start something like I did with the 21-day fix, because I understand that if you have 50 pounds or more, you really need to overhaul your nutrition like ASAP, because that's really what's holding you back. Because at that point, a lot of people can work out, a lot of people can get fit, but it's the mindset and the food that is really knocking them off their game. So I'm going to recommend that you do something like that. If you're pretty fit and you just can't get that last 5 or 10 pounds off, then I'm going to recommend you do something a little bit more challenging, like the Fix Extreme or Master's Hammer and Chisel, or something that's going to have a little bit more resistance, because you're going to need that strength training to build the muscle that's going to eat up that last little bit of fat. So our coaches, I teach them how to assess people's needs, and that's something that I'll teach you also. You know, we ask you a series of questions that you'll answer, and then we can really align you with a fitness solution that'll work. And combining that with our top nutritionals will really help you to do that. But you're going to get a lot more. You're going to get accountability. You're going to connect with positive people. We're going to keep you accountable. We are a tough love situation, okay? Like, maybe some of you may have had personal trainers in the past, and don't get me wrong, I love my personal trainers. We have many of them on our team. I'm a trainer, but not a lot of them are focused on getting you results. A lot of them are just focused on having you work out for the time that you're there, and then they send you on your way, right? They don't follow up with you outside of the gym situation and find out what you're eating, or they can't advise you on nutrition and things like that. Well, that's different. We can do that. So how can you get started? Well, first, let's backtrack. Do you have to be, and I get this question all the time, do you have to be at your ideal weight to be a coach? I know a lot of people are thinking that. And the answer is no, and I'm going to tell you why. I find it hard to know anyone that is at their ideal self, right? There's always room for improvement in some way in our lives, whether it be, you know, physically, or, you know, internally with something in our health that we want to change, or mentally with personal development that we want to change. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a path and a journey that they need to follow. So nobody's perfect. Nobody's at their ideal goal. So no, you don't have to be at that, because even when you reach a certain weight goal or physical attributes that are coming together, you're going to strive for something else. Maybe you're going to improve your agility or your speed or whatever else it's going to be. You're always going to be on a journey. So you're always going to have a story to share. So you would be a great coach, because if you're willing to be coachable, trainable, open-minded, positive, and to share with other people, it could be you. And maybe you're one of the professions on this screen here: a teacher, an engineer, a sales associate, an advisor of some. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom. Maybe you're a student. Whatever it is that you are, if you have a story and you are looking to improve your health and fitness, then you'd be a great coach. So no, you don't have to be ripped. There's coaches of all shapes and sizes that are doing this business. And on our team alone, we have coaches at different fitness levels that are doing great. Do you have to have any extra time or take on anything else? No, because this is a lifestyle for us. So we promote the life that we're living as coaches, right? We all have to eat and we all have to move our bodies, right? That is just a given. So if that's the case, then you've already got that down. You could be a coach. As long as you know that you are okay with, you know, sharing things on social media, talking about your experience, then no, you don't need any extra time. You're just going to fit it right into your existing life. Do you have to be a salesperson? No. At the end of the day, we're not trying to sell anybody on this. I want to work with people who are committed to live better, right? At the end of the day, the people that are on this webinar, listening in or calling in, they're calling in because there's something missing that they need. And I'm trying to align you with the solution that you need. And the same thing is going to happen when you become a coach and you talk to people. You're going to be talking to them about their goals and things that they want to achieve in their life. So no, you're not going to be a salesperson because the investment that they make is in their fitness, right? You are the tool. You're the person connecting them with the tools that are going to help them. But no, you don't have to be a salesperson. And we will teach you how to connect with people on a personal level that builds relationships and doesn't make you seem salesy. So no home parties, no crazy groups, no duping people in, none of that stuff. We're not about that. We don't do any of that stuff. Only people who got in early make any money. That's not true at any level. You can surpass my level of achievement in this business. So there's no cap on what you can do. It's all about how hard you work. That's really what it's about. You can't afford to get started. Well, at the end of the day, you're gonna either invest in something that's not gonna work, or maybe you have in the past, or you're gonna try this and get involved with people who are going to align you with skills to get results. Like I said, I myself have tried just about everything. I've done Nutrisystem, I did Weight Watchers, I did Jenny Craig, I did LA Fitness. I mean, so many different things. So the investment that you make is going to be in the product. Remember that. Okay, so the next part. This is key. These are all the benefits of getting involved with us. So you're going to get a 25% discount on anything you purchase. So that's cool. So we have different things. I buy my vitamins from Beachbody. We have different equipment that we've put in our home gym that we got from there. So look at it like this, right? Imagine if Costco was an investment that you made, and every time you bought something from Costco, you got, some kind of a kickback or you got a benefit from it. It's the same thing. So we'll become your fitness Costco if you look at it like that. It'll definitely speed up your success rate. And think about it, because this is your own business, every dollar you spend in your business goes back into your business and your team. And all of us, can benefit together, because as a coach, you can actually earn money off of what we do as a team. It's called team volume. So that's just another way to get paid. So you have whatever you sell, right? Whatever somebody buys from your store, and then you have whatever the team produces once you qualify for that. So that's really cool. But you can increase your fitness results, build confidence and self-esteem. And obviously you're going to go at your own pace. So if you want to run, we're going to help you do that. If you want to kind of take your time and really focus on your fitness, there's different levels to do that. And we have all kinds of boot camps and, different things to really help you to be accountable, and also to teach you skills that are going to help you as well. All right. So anyone can get involved. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a nutrition expert. And actually for me, I didn't become a trainer. I didn't become a fitness coach, a certified coach, until I got involved in this business, because I was just doing design. So all of these other things came into my life because I fell in love with health and fitness. So that's really cool. But that was my track. You can just be you, motivating and encouraging others. So here's some other facts. Discount, right? 25%. We talked about that. You get first access to new things that are coming out. So they do all kinds of like test products and test groups. And my husband Neftali and I were in the new Insanity Asylum infomercial. So that was really cool. They gave us food every day, 7 days a week, 5 meals a day for an entire month. It was heaven. It was all healthy meals, but it was great. And then in that time, I lost weight and I got fit for my wedding. It was just like awesome being in that test group. Allie can talk about it too. Like he had a really great experience. So there's all different things that can come into your life when you're involved in Beachbody. So yeah, you create a life-changing business, no pressure either way. And you don't have to stock products. A lot of places you have to buy a certain like product or whatever. Nope, we don't do that. They take care of all of that. And then there's all sorts of incentives and prizes and things. So you choose your membership level. Maybe you come in at level 1 as a coach, as a preferred customer. And that's someone that just wants to enjoy the discount. You don't necessarily want to earn any referrals. You just want to get your product that you want to use, and that's it. Or maybe you come in at level 2 and that's a lifestyle coach. And that's somebody that wants a discount, wants to focus on their fitness, but then they also want to be able to earn free product and referrals along the way. And then you could even come in as a career coach, which is my level, right? And you're going to get the discount, you'll get the referral bonuses, but then you're also actively working to build a second income or replace your income, like what I'm doing. And what are the things that you can get? So there's all types of trips and rewards. We're actually going on a cruise. You'll see this the SS Beachbody. We're going on a cruise that's paid for by Beachbody in March. They actually bought out the entire ship and are taking 3,000 coaches with them as a reward to say thank you for changing lives. So I'm really excited about that. We got a balcony room, and I'm taking my family on a free vacation. We just registered next year for Punta Cana. We're staying at the Hard Rock all-inclusive, and that's actually something that I'm going to earn this year, so that'll be another trip. But they've sent me to just different places, like I was talking in the beginning. LA, Vegas, Dallas, Florida, all different places all over the place, and I didn't have to pay for it. What'd you say? Mexico too. Yeah, we went to Cancun last year. That was awesome. That was the last year's trip. They did one to Disney. I didn't get to go to that one, but they did one to Disney a couple years ago also, and that was pretty awesome too, for those of you who have kids. So the idea is to create a life that you don't have to escape from. This is some of our experiences. That was in Mexico. I mean, look at that water. Come on. Like, man, amazing, amazing, amazing. And they always do workouts. So you get your workout in, you get your healthy food on, you go have fun on the beach. Awesome. So your investment, think about this. My health in 5 years will depend on what I do today and every day, right? Isn't that true? What you do today, the choices you make today. So here's how you can enroll with us. So you pick a challenge pack. You'll talk to the person that referred you to this video, and you'll talk about your goals. What are you trying to achieve, right? You'll talk to them, and you'll narrow it down to what you want to do. And like I said before, if you are having a hard time with your nutrition, I say start with the 21-day fix, because it's actually on sale this month also. So that's good. So you're going to save a lot of money. So the cost starts at $140 and up, depending on the program you choose. But you're going to get both the fitness and the nutrition aspects. So you're going to get both of those things. Remember that. You're also going to have Shakeology as a meal replacement for 30 days. And what's key about that is it is not a diet shake. I just want to tell you that. It's not a protein shake, not a diet shake. It is a nutrition meal replacement. And why is that different? Well, number one, you can give it to your entire family, including your children. I can't say that for a lot of diet shakes that are on the market. I drank it during pregnancy. I drink it. I'm breastfeeding. My daughter drinks it. I give it to my family because I know it's the absolute best nutrition that I can give them. And if you're someone that hates vegetables, this is really going to be good for you. And they just came out with a new flavor. If you're a coffee lover, you can get the cafe latte. So you're going to get 70 ingredients, right? Organic superfoods from all around the world. This is going to be the healthiest meal you could actually consume in a day. It's going to help fill in that nutritional gap. 160 calories, but we don't really worry about calories too much because we're eating whole foods. So we don't talk about calorie counting. We don't talk really a lot about weight because those things don't really matter when you are changing your lifestyle. It's really your activities that matter. And then obviously you can upgrade for free. So you can actually come on board with your challenge pack. We'll discuss that with the coach that referred you. And you're going to get some benefits because on Shakeology alone, you're going to save over $350 a year, right? And if you refer 3 people, so maybe you have some people in your family, your friends that want to do this with you and change your life, you can get the price that you paid, get your challenge pack for free. So that's really cool. And if you are affiliated with the military, there are no fees involved. You just pay for your product. So that's really cool. And here's a cost comparison. So for somebody that wants Shakeology as a retail customer, they're going to pay $30 more than coaches pay. So I think it's pretty cool. So that's your monthly breakdown. $115 out the door is what you would pay for Shakeology. And remember, so that's 30 meals a month. It's about It's a little under $4 a meal. So you're going to get a complete meal for under $4. And I don't know. I work in Soho, New York City, and I bought lunch last week because I didn't prep my food, and it cost me $15, and I was mad, okay? I was mad. You know how many Shakeologies that was? I was like, man, I just wasn't prepared. I'm not even going to lie. I wasn't prepared. So I would love a meal for under $4. And you're going to have zero risk. So anything you don't like, if you get your program, you're going to have the full time of the program to return it. So for instance, 21-day fix, you're going to have 30 days. If you do something a little bit longer, like Master's Hammer and Chisel or one of the other programs that are 60 or 90 days, you're going to have that full time to enjoy that. But with Shakeology, you can actually eat the entire bag, drink the entire bag. And if you don't like it, you can get your money back. So, which is really cool. So you're never stuck with anything you don't like. So when we think about coaching, a lot of us think about these things. I coach because I want flexible hours. I want to fire my boss and hire myself. How many people want that? Isn't that powerful? I want to fire my boss and hire myself. How many people would love to do that, right? I love to help people. It allows me to be home with my kids. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm working part-time. I have kind of full-time hours as a designer, but I'm working part-time. I only work 3 days a week in New York City. And if I didn't have this business, I wouldn't be able to sustain that because those other two days a week, I've already replaced half my income as a coach in the time that I've been a coach. So I'm able to stay home a couple days a week with my son and to be with my family because of this. And it wasn't always like that. So, for a lot of you that are just kind of really running that rat race, like just look at my story alone. Like I've been able to kind of hire myself a little bit more along the way. So, and it helps to keep me accountable. We are changing lives. I really, really, really want to stress that. It's not really about the products. It's really about the lifestyle change that we're trying to implement for everyone. So when's the right time to get started? Today, now, talk to the person that sent you this video, this webinar. What path will you choose? What level coach do you want to be? We are here to help you get started. I really hope you get started with us. Take that leap of faith because I'm going to tell you, you saw the success stories that we had. It's going to be amazing. So thank you guys for coming on board and listening to our webinar. I really hope that you enjoyed what you saw. Please talk to the coach that referred you to this video. We're actually going to post the recording, and then also stay tuned to our event page because we're going to get going with some good information, some stuff I didn't cover. So you want to take advantage of looking at that. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please tune into our event page and we'll keep the party going. All right. Thank you.